Listen, people are tired of hearing about the fucking inner workings of comedy. They want to know what we eat.
This is Highly Social with Mike Eaton. Bitches, show Mike Eaton your titties.
Hi, welcome to Highly Social. I'm your host, Mike Eaton. Today we are joined by our very special guest, Kandace, Medina. But first, our sponsors. First, we are brought to you by Golden Cricket. You want to save the world. You want to do something. You don't know Israel, Palestine, Hamas. Who do we hate? Who do we stop trusting? It's anyone that wants you to stop eating crickets. You got to eat crickets to stop. If you want peace in the Middle East, you got to get the gold wrapper or the new horchata protein powder. It's incredible. Use code Eaton for 10% off. Also brought to you by Crescent Canna. We've got the Canna seltzers. The Canna 9 seltzers are friggin' awesome. You know them, you love them. 6 milligrams of THC, 3 milligrams of CBD. Completely legal in all 50 states. They've also got the brand new strawberry lemonade, 50 milligrams. Go check them out. Crescent-canna.com. Use code Mike for 10% off. Site-wide. Get you some gummies. Get some good sleep. We are also brought to you by The Creek and the Cave. Follow The Creek and the Cave studio and all the social media stuff. Creek and the Cave's open 7 days a week. They got mics. You want to do comedy? There's one happening outside right now. You want to be bad at comedy and then get good at comedy so that you can put it in your Tinder profile and not be an embarrassment? Come on down, brother. You're here. You're probably queer. Get used to it. Come to Creek. They'll love you no matter what you look like. Maybe. If you got 3 arms, we might not love you. That's kind of creepy to look at. But otherwise, if you got the normal number of limbs or even less than, we'd love to have you down here.
Everyone stop being mean to me, dude. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the disrespect I've been
Dude,
getting.
Austin is getting kind of mean, right?
No, I'm just fucking around. I'm like one of the meanest people.
What?
I think that's people's natural perception, but then they realize like I'm a fucking sweetheart. I'm America's sweetheart.
Oh, you're incredibly nice, and you're the only reason that there are sensitivity rules around banana phone.
Yeah. And I don't mean to be like in a stifling way. I think it's just like,
it's not.
I like, if you're gonna, it's already something that toes the line. And I'm like, if you're gonna take it there, make it a good joke.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be hack. It can't be something said over and over again. Like, and I think that's why I like banana phone, because it just forces a level of creativity.
Are we recording?
And a level of like humility too. Like people always come after like, I just get so nervous to heckle. I'm like, dude, look at me. I got a mic. And I bomb like one every so often.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
So often.
Shit. Is that true? I can never tell.
Is that true?
I can never tell.
You turned into Fran Drescher for that question.
Is that true?
Is that true? Mr. Sheffield. No, it's my favorite thing is like even this past week you weren't there for Banana Phone.
Yeah.
And someone said the F slur.
Yeah.
And immediately 100 people
go, we love gays.
That
is the coolest thing.
It's so fun too because it is 98% straight people, and then you see the gay people, and then like you see the disappointment on their face when someone uses it improperly.
Yeah.
There are times that people use it and it's perfect and wonderful and you're like, hilarious, what a great way to use it.
It's so rare. I think it is rare. That's one that I don't like. I think I hate because it's so low hanging, and it's just like, dude, that's why I say at the top of the show, like if you're going to call someone gay, make it fun.
Yeah. But so like when someone uses it as a standalone insult, it's never good.
Boring.
Yeah. It's uncreative.
But if you do if you do a pun on it, or if a gay person's saying it, there
was someone that was a small person that looked like they were like snacking and gay, and someone called them a fag Newton.
Oh, that's funny.
It was great.
Yeah.
And we still chanted.
You still chanted.
We love gays. But it was also, we were chanting while giggling.
Yeah, because it's so funny.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Dude, my favorite thing about Banana Phone is when we get on a fucking roll, and then we just get on a theme, and we're just rolling for minutes, and it's just who can keep going before we break the chain of like how funny. Because every time we do, now it's for some reason, anytime an Italian person goes up there, everyone just goes, hey, instantly.
A fucking rips. This last week, there was a guy that signed up Dubs General. And Dubs was awesome. Shout out to him. He tagged that reel.
I saw that.
Of him on stage.
That was so rad.
It was fucking great. But so he had started doing a great job sending his own heckles, standing up, shouting people down. He had a couple times where he would start to say it and then just forget where he was and then freeze, and then we'd all laugh and have fun together.
Yeah.
Great sport.
And that's what it's about, is like learning to be a great sport. And like the that's what it talks about, like being humility. It's like humility. It's like humbling. You don't attack people for like having a bad set. You don't attack people for heckling, because it's like, we're just having fun. And that's when
that's the point. Yeah.
The people who do, I'm like, there's that one guy that came in and just started shitting on the mic. And it was like, and I was just like, are you fucking serious right now? You waited in line to sign up for
you fucking idiot.
And like, you're gonna shit on it. And he was like, because it's like, you're never gonna be funny enough to jokingly shit on it, unless like, I mean, you will be, but like
if you're a regular,
or if it's like you're going out it the right way. It's like there was no sense of like a tonality of like joking, even though he was like, and that's just and obviously he's just not that, a seasoned comic enough to be able to do it. But and that's the thing too, is getting to see people get better and better week over week. There's people that like just Derek Dimple is like a great example. Like he, like, you know what I mean? Like there's times where he's in there and he's just on fire that day. And it's like crazy from where he went to where he is now. And like just so many people coming over and over again and even me, like, I mean, I wasn't always good at that at the show.
So the origin of Banana Phone is you were still drinking.
Oh, yeah.
And you would have a mic where you threw bananas?
So it's just a long, like, yeah.
Did that start here?
Yeah. Over 2.5 years ago.
I remember going to it a long time ago.
Yeah. It kind of sucked for a little bit.
You did?
Yeah.
When did it turn a corner? So tell the story. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Creek was opening and they were like, we want you to do a mic. And the only time slot available was Sunday. And I was like, I really didn't want to do it. And then I was like, if I do a mic, I'm not going to do like a regular mic. Mm-hmm. And something that I had experience with, like as a newer comic, and like something that I always kind of been okay at, is like responding to people in the audience. And I also, you said Ariel Isaac Norman runs the off script. Yeah. And so I was like doing stuff with that for a while. Like I was like in the audience like a professional heckler, and I would do every show. And I like that concept. And so I was like, let's do that style of a mic. Let's heckle. And then I started making up rules for it, because I just wanted to be called Banana Phone, just because I always wanted a band named Banana Phone, but I don't play instruments. So I was like, this has been like a secret in my mind dream for a long time. Just to
have a band.
Then I just had Banana Phone.
You know what I mean? Sing poorly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine, but I'm saying like.
It's an instrument-ish.
Banana Phone was just,
So it was born from that, and then
so
it started off as a mic at Creek in the dark times.
Right. And so I would sit in the back in the corner and heckle. And then if you like, I would throw a banana if you're like over time, and like I would let people eat bananas and do weird stuff for extra time.
Mm-hmm. I remember the extra time days. Yeah. There were a lot of mics that would make you rap and such. There was a Drake freestyle mic where if you, at the beginning of your set, would do freestyle to any Drake song, you got an extra minute.
That's so funny. So yeah, someone did. I like that style
too. There were
a
bunch of those fucking gimmick things here at the beginning.
Right, and I didn't really want it to be a gimmick. I'm just the kind of comic that I don't like doing. I don't have any. Not one of my shows is normal. Like I don't do anything like normal, No. And so I didn't want to just do an open mic. It was like that just sounds like unenjoyable in any way. Mm-hmm. And there's already so many. Who gives a fuck? But yeah. So and then Simon Nash hopped on with me, and we would just get fucking
R.I.P.
Yeah, rip, dude. New York's got him. We would just get blackout and Fernet, and then I don't even. I'm
glad you quit. People that drink Fernet have a problem.
Fuck off! It's delicious. I've never tried it. It's an aperitif. It helps you digest. You feel good on it. It's tasty. It's herbaceous.
It tastes like hairspray.
No, it doesn't.
And it makes your mouth sweat for 45 seconds. It feels like something Willy Wonka would give you if you were bad.
I just completely disagree. So,
Fernet?
What are you drinking?
Vodka and Sprite.
Yeah, what?
Oh, you don't like candy?
Dude, here's the thing.
You ever heard of McDonald's Sprite?
This is how...
Imagine that, but spicy.
I can't. I won't do this. I'll die on the hill that I just hate mixed drinks. I'm just such a...
Wow.
Just a straight
Racist.
Liquor.
You don't even like mixed drinks. Thanks for letting me sit in that.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I'm not gonna be like, that was good. That would make me a bad friend.
I mean, would it?
Yeah.
Maybe if we had all sugarcoated things for Nick, he'd still be here. Ever think about that? Who's the bad friend now? It's me.
Yeah, specifically you.
I fucking love that kid so much. What a goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you still super sad about it?
It impacted me in a way that I didn't really expect, I think. And I'm recovering from it. It fucked me up a little bit.
I think I had a odd distance because I was out on this trip with Darian, and we had like literally a day or two before Darian had crashed and separated his shoulder, and we were deciding whether or not to keep it a secret or to tell everybody, and tensions were high in the RV. It was a really rough time.
I can't wait to watch the doc. I feel like it's going to be a lot of like, I'm excited for the tension.
I showed up and there is a huge fight between Darian and Dean, and I'm having to play like pacifier. And then at like 5 p.m., everything's like fixed that day. And I'm riding alone in the car and I make a dash cam video about how everything's great. And I'm sure that something's going to go wrong eventually, but like things are going to be okay. And then 7 hours later, Dean accidentally ran over Darian on his bike with the trailer and was like 10 inches from killing him. And nothing on purpose.
Yeah,
and it was
obviously.
like I was trying to talk to Darian at the window and he lost balance and crashed into the car. So it wasn't like Dean did anything malicious or anything. And actually, what was insane is that me and Dean were both like nodding off so tired at 4:30 in the morning. Right. Dean still had like the millisecond reaction time to pull away from Darian and hit the brakes so that the trailer didn't actually kill Darian.
Yeah.
But like, it was literally
Luckily,
8 hours.
he's like a professional, dude.
But so when we found out about Nick, I'm sitting in the trailer. We're in like, I think Kingman, Arizona, and Adam Lucky called me to let me know because he was like, hey, I don't want you to find out from social media or anything. And I find out, and so I called everybody inside. So it's me, Dean, Matt Boyd, and Darian Irwin sitting in the trailer. And I let them know, and they asked the questions, and I answered what I could. And we're sitting there, and it's the air has been sucked out of the room, and we're already in like a dry ass desert. And just like it was so uncomfortable. And after like a minute or two of just silence, Matt Boyd said, "So is he okay?" And it's just it was the funniest fucking thing. And just so perfectly, and his fucking just tone on it, it just ripped all of us apart. We all started laughing, and it was like, we're going to be okay. But we were so far separated, and then just seeing everybody's posts and seeing all the pictures and then remembering all the stuff.
When I tell you, the whole situation just changed my life. I think it changed a lot of people's lives in a lot of ways. And there was this level of like, something like this happens so unexpected. It's like unbelievable. And then, it slowly starts to set in. And then you just fucking feel so like bad. And like, I had just talked to him 2 nights before. We were running jokes together. And it's just like, I don't know, it's so hard to deal with, but something that I did value that changed my life. And I hate that it took so much to change maybe people's perceptions or even like the way the scene is. I feel the energy is different in a way that is like so much more like accepting and loving and like supportive. Like something I've been going out of my way to do is like talk to people. And it's something I never did before. Like I feel like I actually have friends now. Like, and I didn't really feel that way for a long time. And it's like, it's okay to talk to your friends and it's okay to like be sad and like reach out and like accept that help and give it to. And so yeah, it's something, I don't know. But what's funny about the joke you did at Roast Battle? What caught me off guard, and if I just had a split second to formulate what I was like trying to get, either way, you said like I ate the food out of his fridge. I actually did take his silverware, like I have 3 of his spoons and 3 of his forks,
barely used. Oh, that's
it brings
so
me
fucking
so much
funny.
joy.
I love that.
Yeah, I love it too.
I
Also, by the way, you went one joke more on that battle. I did the math the next day. I woke up and I was like, wait, if he went last, that would have made him go.
No, you went after that one.
No.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
I'm almost certain.
No, I had like I clapped back, but I didn't get to do another joke.
Oh man, I thought you did.
So technically,
one more joke in the chamber.
What's it gonna be? I don't know.
I had 6.
Yeah,
written,
so you did the 6th one because you started the battle and you finished the battle.
No, but the 6th one I didn't choose. I just did the 5. I had rebuttals that probably landed as jokes because they were sentences instead of just a name. I hate the trend in battles of just picking a celebrity name and changing one word about it and making that the new name for a person, unless it's unbelievably accurate.
Yeah.
But like
some of them are good.
I'm not going to call you Misfortune Feemster.
That's so hack.
Exactly.
That's been done 1,000 times over.
Exactly.
So and it's like, I appreciate that. Like some of my favorite roasts have been like shit that is just like,
But
whatever.
there's also not a better celebrity to compare you to that's going to hit as funny as that one that has a unique name.
Dude, but
that's what I'm saying is I wasn't going to use that. And
It's
there's
so
not something
hack.
better. So I didn't have any 2-word rebuttals.
yeah.
But I had it's funny to see what Ross had left in a 3X as a rebuttal. That one fucking hit.
I honestly, we were so back and forth that I don't even remember. I think there's a lot that I missed.
Man, so in the wake of Nick, I was looking to see if I had ever been sent or had any copy of his and my battle at South by this last year, because that was, to this day, the only one I wish I had back because I fucked up. I didn't write my jokes on my hand.
You should have reached out for it. I had to reach out for it.
It's on fucking YouTube.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's on the fucking Roast Battle channel and has like 20,000 views.
Oh, cool.
But everybody's complaining about the audio quality on it.
Oh yeah, me too.
But so the thing was, I didn't in the moment hear any of his jokes. And it's like the classic thing that I think in like sitcoms and stuff that women always accuse men of in arguments and relationships.
You're not listening.
Is they're listening to respond, not listening to understand. And that's like the trope. And that's what I do in roast battles. I don't listen to hear and appreciate your joke and have a good time. I listen to respond to it. So I missed all of Nick's jokes. And I froze up in that one because I did joke number 5 as joke number 4. And then I just completely drew a blank on what joke number 4 was supposed to be and was just like, oh, fuck. And as I was drawing the blank was as he was telling his 5th joke that crushes. And then I'm trying to tune in at the last minute of that and figure out what he said that crushed so hard. And I have no idea. And so I'm just in la la land like, and I got to pull my phone out. Lost the battle on like just that moment alone. But watching it back, that to me felt like 25 seconds. It was like 3. It was, if I had just pulled my phone out and not been like a fucking idiot about it, it would have been totally past.
Yeah, time moves slow
fine.
there. There's been times where like I've frozen on stage where like when I first started hosting, because it was like the thing that gave me the most anxiety. And now I'm like, I actually really like hosting. It's like a different level of like stand up and like responsibility, and it's fun, but it's super challenging. But anyways, I was announcing somebody, the headliner, and I had already done it. Like this happened twice. I had already done it. It was the last show of the weekend, and I almost blank on his name. And I get the credit, and then I pause, and it's like a moment of where I'm just staring at the light, like the spotlight, and I'm like, and then everything leaves my brain and it feels like eternity and I'm freaking out. And then it comes to me and I'm like, oh, send it. Probably only a few seconds, but in my mind, there was I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, it always feels
That rules.
longer. Yeah, it's a cool feeling to have happen where you're just like, it's like a different level of like, oh, fuck.
Oh, do you ever have nightmares about it?
I've had nightmares about stand-up where it's like, things like people aren't listening to my new stuff, or I'm at a mic, or I'm at a show, and my dreams are always anxiety induced. So I'm always on a mission. Someone's always after me. I'm trying to be evasive, like all sorts of weird stuff like that. And then, but I did have I had a positive like dream recently, and that's like the one positive like stand-up dream I've had.
And
It was just cool. I advocated for myself. I was
yay.
I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck if you don't believe in me. I was like, everybody who sees it and knows it, and me, I was like,
shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to the top, dude. Fuck you.
That rules. I always have dreams that I have some unreal opportunity, and then like right before the opportunity, I'm just like 25 minutes late, and like I'm stuck in a way that like I'm parking and my car is like not turning off or something, and it's like I got 2 minutes, and then I got on the elevator, and the elevator gets down, and it's been 20 minutes, and I'm like, I'm right here, and I'm just like running there, and then I get to the show, and someone I don't like has done my spot and crushed, and it's like, and I just wake up like, no.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I generally wake up in a full blown panic, just like, it's the world, and then I just start the day.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fix it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know what
are you
to
gonna do.
Yeah,
You know?
I got really into lucid dreaming for a while. You can take this drug called Huperzine A. You can buy it on Amazon, but it helps with lucid dreaming. And I practiced. So one of the things you can do is throughout the day, look at a pattern, look away, and then look back at the pattern, and just check in your brain mentally, does it look the same? And when you do that in your dream, if you have a repeated behavior, it'll eventually carry over into your dreams. And if you're taking Huperzine A, that I don't know what it does, but it helps with it. I never read. Tim Ferriss told me about it a decade ago, but he didn't tell me. He said it on a podcast. I don't know him at all. But eventually in your dreams, you'll check a pattern, and then when you look back at the pattern, it'll be different. And you'll go to check your brain on that, and then you'll be like, oh, the pattern's different. And that's when you realize you're lucid dreaming. And I did a lot of fun, cool stuff with that, but it got exhausting because then you're crafting dream stuff. And it's like, how much rest are you really getting?
Yeah, guys, the scientific method with Mike Eaton.
I am a scientist.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just can't. I feel like if I've got to do so much work to like dream in a specific way, I think it's nature's way of processing.
You don't want to be super hot and fuck Channing Tatum?
No.
You're dumb. That's dumb. You don't want that at all?
Channing Tatum's not hot to me.
All right, who? Who's super hot to you? Colin Quinn?
I don't know who that is.
Medicine Woman? Wait. Colin Quinn is a comedian. And I think Dr. Quinn is Medicine Woman. But doesn't mean anything. Who's hot to you?
I don't
Thor?
I don't think any, but I don't know.
You don't think anybody's hot?
Like, I don't know. Like, there's no celebrity where I'm like, oh, damn, dude.
Not one? They got every shape and size. What about?
Because I don't know them.
Raymond's older brother
I don't
from
know
Everybody
them.
Loved Raymond. Robert.
I don't know him. Maybe he's like really annoying. Maybe he's like.
You're fucking them. They don't need to be. You'd make them whatever you want in your brain.
Yeah, but it just depends on the way you fuck.
However you want. The best way. Whatever your way is. If you were going to go beep boop it to a robot and make it do the things.
I don't want to. What?
Negan from Walking Dead. Nothing.
What are you talking about, Mike?
Ryan Reynolds.
Jesus Christ.
Jason Momoa?
No.
What? You have nothing?
I don't like, there's just, I'm like, whoa, like, yeah, I get it. Like, I understand you're attractive to like society. Like, I get it, but it's just not my thing.
To you? You don't get lady boners for anyone? What about growing up? Did you have boy bands that you were like, damn, I want to fuck all of NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or 98 Degrees or LFO or O-Town?
Yeah, like it was never like
any of them.
Yeah, no, it was like never like I want to fuck. I was like I want them to be my boyfriend.
Yeah. What's that? Let's explore that.
Nick Carter.
Nick Carter. Let's
Backstreet
go.
Boys.
Dude, I get that. His little brother just killed himself.
Not just, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still fresh to me. I love Aaron Carter. Worst, best Twitter ever. And Nick Carter. So he did lady boners for you.
I guess, but it wasn't like that. I was just like,
it wasn't like that. You've nothing like that, man. I don't understand what's happening right now.
It blows your mind. I talk about this a lot. I'm like a really true like sapio or demisexual and sapiosexual. Like I don't see someone.
All right,
and
Demi
I'm like,
Moore. Then you're a demisexual. You're a nerd. But there's no situation where you can picture knowing someone. You can't apply the. So I understand the terminology of sapio and demisexual. But I don't understand the feeling. I don't know how to empathize with it because I've never experienced that.
Well, I also don't empathize with people who just like, I know like I have like this shtick about me. I'm like slutty and stuff like that. And there was like a time and like, you know, everyone's got a thing, but like, I think.
But when you were throwing whole, were you just indiscriminate about whatever just felt good?
No, I've never, I was like, it's such a traumatic.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I was always looking for connection with people, and I just thought that being like loose would make people love me or something. And so it was like a really
God bless.
Yeah, you know, and so it was so strange to like, for me, like human connection is really hard, and like I just go through. I'm kind of mentally fucked up.
Well, I mean, so that's interesting because most people that go through like a hoe phase of any variety are doing it from self-esteem inadequacy. When I was 15 and 16, all of my best friends were getting laid and I was not. So I was lying and I was like saying that I did. And then as soon as I did and like the floodgates opened and I realized like it was easy, then I was just anyone that would have me.
Whoa.
Just anyone that was like, yes, I would like to do sex.
That's crazy.
I would just drive to wherever.
I can understand people do stuff like that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's not like my thing.
But I mean, like I'm mentally fucked up too. Like I have brain issues out the wazoo. So
yeah,
you know, like that was for me. It was just like, oh, there's approval. I don't need my parents to say I'm good at anything. I don't need society to say I'm good at anything. I got a whole.
Yeah, that is.
This lady said you are good enough to do fuck on me.
There's so many like there's so many.
It's a fun sentence to say.
There's so many like things in the world that are great.
Yeah, like food.
Food.
That's where I went immediately.
Nature.
Nature's pretty sick.
I love nature, man.
What's your favorite kind of nature?
Everything. I love.
No, but like favorite. Like which one? Like you see this nature thing and you're like
rivers. I love rivers.
Yeah, water fucking rips.
Rivers rule, and just like the area around them is usually great. Like, and yeah, I like
waterfalls.
Water.
Fuck me
I
up
like water.
heavy.
I haven't seen enough waterfalls in my life.
I had a really special trip with my buddy Jackson Lynn. We ate a bunch of acid, and he took me on like a hike through the forest. And we came up on this waterfall. And it was so funny because for me, Texas person, like a hike is like a pain in the ass. And it's a fucking 100 degrees all the time. Hikes sucked. I would do like a mile or two hike if it was through the woods in the shade. But I'm not doing a 5-mile hike. But that's what we did. And we get there and there's 40 or 50 Mexican families just having like, this is their holiday. And they've got like a boombox playing music and they've got hot dogs that they cooked. And they're all just like sitting in the bottom of the waterfall eating hot dogs, taking pictures.
Yep.
I saw disposable cameras for the first time in a decade. It was wild. But like that waterfall and just like when I was away from all of them and just could hear the water hitting plus acid, that was religious.
Yeah.
That was as good as any comes I've ever had.
Well, yeah, there's like, I don't know. I really do love nature in a different type of way.
Mm-hmm. Are you a dendrophiliac?
What's that?
People that are sexually attracted to trees?
No.
Oh.
That would be dope though.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I always wish I had a cool one. Instead I just like ladies, like if it was like I'm super into a girl was telling me that a server that she works with makes like $2,500 to $3,000 a month making videos for this dude that she met waiting tables. Like she sends him videos where she puts her phone on the ground and she pretends to be a giant and like stomps on the camera and is like, I'm huge and you're tiny. And he just comes super hard to that and pays her all this money to make those videos.
That's really cool.
How do you even discover that? That's never even come up on porn for me. Even if I'm just scrolling through the pages just to see what's cool. I've never seen like, oh, pretend I'm tiny. What if I love that?
What if like at one point, like somebody just did it and then they're like, dude, I like getting stomped on.
Yeah, I had a girl I was hooking up with and she asked if it was okay if she pretended I was her dad. And I was like, this is a step above saying daddy. This is like, whoa. And then so the thing was she had been a secretary at a place I worked for a while. So I'd given her probably a dozen rides to work. So like we're doing it, and then she said, "Yeah, Dad," and I went, "Oh, Greg," because I knew her dad. His name was Greg, and the way she said "Dad," I was like, "Oh, I know that guy." Threw me out of it.
And you said his name.
Yeah, whatever. No one can trace that. I mean, there's like 8 people in the world that would get that, but
Yeah. That's cool, man.
It's just one of those things where you're like, oh no. Well, you try stuff and you're like, oh, whatever happened. Like I'm never one to kink shame and be like, no, don't do that. But then like they try it and you're like, what the fuck?
I don't kink shame at all. Like some of the funnest stuff that I have done, like it wasn't even my kink, it was someone else's kink, and it's just fun to like, you know, just to be part of someone's like thing. It doesn't do anything for you, but it's like kind of fun.
Yeah, like this is sick, dude. I'm glad you like this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fun.
Yeah.
So you have a show, Backyard Sluts.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it Backyard Slits now?
The Instagram page is Backyard Slits. The government,
on Instagram.
the government is trying to silence us, so they banned our page. They deleted our page for soliciting, like breaking guidelines, and one of which was like soliciting sex or something.
Which you guys never did.
No, it's a comedy show. It literally says like with a backyard comedy show for slut bags like you. And it's like in the descriptor. Even if you click on both of our pages, you see that we're comedians. Like we're not like all the pictures. It's like, yeah, some of the stuff is suggestive and like funny. Like, yeah, it's just like funny to like, you know, it's an ironic thing.
Yeah, no, it's a very funny name.
Yeah.
I like it. I've done it.
Yeah.
And you've also had it in the backyard of where I live. You had a Jello wrestling one.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do it there this last month, but it rained.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. Yeah, Jello wrestling was really fun. It was really scary.
So so I was out doing shows at night. I had to leave, and then there's just people in the backyard of the house, and there's like a pool full of Jello.
Yeah. Well, so me and
Can I
Ariel
expound?
Yeah. Me and Ariel.
Yeah.
Me and Ariel Jello wrestled.
Who won?
Ariel.
No way.
Yeah.
For fun, or like she's just crazy strong?
She's crazy strong. She like rock climbs and she does like jujitsu sometimes and shit. And so she's very tactical, and she's very like, she knows how to like lock down in her base, you know? And I also like don't like violence, so it's a hard thing for me to be like, I'm gonna like take you down, you know? It's scary to me, but it was really fun and everyone loved it. It was like our halftime show.
Was the Jello flavored?
No, so we didn't do actual food Jello. It's very hard to do that. They actually make this product that's like biodegradable, that it's like a powder. You add the water and it becomes like a Jello like consistency.
Okay.
And it's so, first off, the feeling is crazy. It's like it feels like if like one of those 7-Eleven Slurpees.
Ooh, into this.
But it's not cold, but it has somehow that texture.
Oh man, that made my back itchy.
Okay.
I worked at a 7-Eleven for a while.
You're a toddler too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no.
I'm 100%.
No, like that.
I'm a giant 8-year-old.
Yeah, for sure. But I love it. We love you. Okay, so you worked at 7-Eleven.
I worked but you got free Slurpees, so I ate infinity Slurpees.
How would they even police like if I got a fucking free? I could just get a Slurpee.
Yeah, try and stop me.
Yeah.
You're lucky
tiny
I
Indian
fucking family.
work here.
My job was official white guy. That's why they hired me, is because they were all super Indian. And it was in like a white suburb, and people would ask for directions and they would be like, well, and then people would be racist.
Yeah.
So they hired me.
That's interesting.
It was a good job.
Yeah. There was a 7-Eleven by where I used to live. They would I think they just paid people in cash or some shit, because it was be anybody working there, dude. You never fucking knew what was up. Like, it was awesome. I loved that place so much. I love chaos, and like I love like a vibe.
I love 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I think everything about it's wonderful.
I got into really heavy into 7-Eleven for a while there. Now I'm not so heavy in it. I can like, no, I don't have to. I was pretty into it though.
What's your go-to?
7-Eleven, I'm always running through for some kind of energy. So we're looking for a Celsius, hopefully kiwi papaya or guava kiwi flavor. I'll also do like, passion fruit will also work.
Okay. So we got the Celsius.
So I also, some of them have cold brew on tap. And if they have that, I'm about to get me one of those big gulps and I'm about to wreck my body. Like I'm about to be buzzing.
Yeah.
So I do a little bit of that. I like their
Celsius, we got cold brew. All right.
We do a little. So here's the thing: they got egg salad sandwiches, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the deviled egg sandwich. This is a completely different thing.
This is upsetting.
It is so good. I fuck with that.
Really?
Yes, Mike.
Okay. No, what I'm about to say is gonna horrify you. So.
What?
No, my order. You keep going.
I'm not done yet because now you're still.
You got
on
deviled
my
egg sandwich. What's
you're
next?
fucking on my shit, man.
What's after you got your deviled egg sandwich? You got your cold brew. You got your Celsius.
I might like to look for a little sweet treat. Some, maybe a little gummy bears. I might do like something like sour gummy sometimes to get crazy. I also am a huge fan of juices sometimes. So some of them have these specific juices. Oh, also, I'm a very big hydration at 7-Eleven girl. I got like 40 drinks. And so then I also like sometimes, when I used to get fucked up, I used to love to stop at the 7-Eleven on the way to work and get a big gulp of the sparkling water they had on tap. No ice because it comes out cold already. And it would just smack so hard. And then I love the tall boy cans of Diet Coke.
All right. Okay. I'm feeling less bad about mine.
Let's see. I think I like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going hydration immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with energy. Energy is like, if I'm doing caffeine, it's like a last ditch effort because I didn't sleep the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's as rare I'm getting any kind of caffeine. So I'm going straight to the fancy waters.
Yeah.
I'm seeing which ones they got here that are cool. I'm hoping for Waikia, the Hawaiian volcanic one and the like teal crazy shaped one. But if they don't have that, they usually have the Skyra, the Icelandic one.
Yeah.
It's like an 8.8 pH.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing
Such
two of those.
A scam.
Where it's the wide mouth, it's cold as hell, and it doesn't have any plastic taste to it. Most Smart Water plastic as fuck. Dasani plastic as fuck. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross. Evian?
I can rarely get behind
tastes
bottled
like
water.
like a old folks home smells. Evian? Ew.
Yeah, but it's just iconic. You get it because it's iconic.
No,
it's
you get
timeless.
Voss because it's iconic.
No, Voss is a new player on the. It's new money. If Evian is old money.
Evian is old dumb money.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm not putting any kind
trash.
of descriptor on it. I'm saying it's old
they tried
money.
to fucking zhuzh it up and put the fucking cool mountains in the background. It's still naive backwards, and I'm not drinking it. But so I'll grab a couple Skyras, and then if they've got the Gator Lights, I'll grab an orange Gator Light or a strawberry kiwi Gator Light.
Oh,
white cherry's also good.
I forgot to go to my Gatorade orders, so we can do yellow 0. We can do.
Ugh, looks like my piss after I drink White Claws all night.
You have a problem. This has just become a fucking intervention.
Nah, dog. There's just two of y'all.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Fuck, dude. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you get Mike Piss Gatorade or
the best one. Only some 7-Elevens will have these. The ones with the little squeezies.
The Gatorade Fit with the squeezy.
It's got the texture on the outside and the little cool nozzle on top.
Sport top.
Sport top. And if they have it in blue, that's it.
Cool
Send
blue
it.
is always fantastic.
I would also say, cucumber lime.
Oh.
I would also say.
What do you wear? Construction.
See, that's hack.
That's correct as fuck, dog. I guarantee you 90% of people that drink cucumber lime Gatorade also drink Modelo.
Or Dos Equis.
That 7-Eleven I worked at every single morning, all of the crews that came out at 6 a.m. bought all of the cucumber lime Gatorade, and those exact same crews came back at 5 p.m. and they bought all of the Modelo every single day. I watched it happen.
Yeah, people like what they like.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. But they like both. You cucumber lime Modelo motherfucker.
I used to fuck with Modelo, dude. I don't give a fuck.
It's fine.
I used to love brews, man. I used to love slamming fucking beer like it was fucking the best thing.
Really?
I loved booze.
Brother, we agree.
So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't like mixers. I don't want any of that shit. I want straight to the dome. I want
Shots?
Shots or a martini. I was a martini girl.
Interesting. You like olives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was also a vodka soda girl, pretty heavy.
I can't do vodka soda. I can do tequila soda.
Oh,
when I'm
tequila
being
soda
healthy.
would be fine. Will suffice, but I like vodka soda. I love vodka. And then, yeah, just get fucked up.
Do you ever put vodka in a milkshake?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man. That was my go-to in high school. Go to Sonic, get a Route 44 banana chocolate milkshake, drink like 4 or 5 sips, and then you could pour 3 or 4 airplane bottles of vodka in there.
By the end of, I never drank until the very end of high school. And so I did a Kahlua before school.
Ooh.
And those days were fucking lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't get drunk at school because of football. I just got drunk at night.
I wasn't all the time. It was like a couple times. I was like,
I think I probably drank like 4 or 5 nights a week my senior year. Until I got mono, and then I only drank like 2 nights a week.
I wasn't a really big partier. I wasn't a big partier.
I gave probably 1,300 people in the DFW area mono.
Oh, I thought
was
you were
a super spreader.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say your blowjobs. Like that's so many, Mike.
Dude, I sucked so much peen.
Dude.
So much peen was in these cheeks.
Yeah. Like a little chipmunk.
Peen master.
Well, say what are you saving that one for winter?
The glizzy goblin, dude.
The glizzy
That's what
globs.
they called me.
I think I might relapse, dude.
No.
I've been thinking about
I
it.
swear to God, I have that effect on people.
That's not you. I've been thinking about it for a while.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
I mean, no, don't do it. Why? Why? Let's talk you out of it.
I'm not gonna do it.
This is a therapy podcast
I'm
now.
not gonna do it. I
Candace,
would. I just
don't
want
drink.
to. I'm not gonna.
Good.
I missed it.
Just
dude.
for today.
I
You
get
don't have to.
freaking blitzed.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Forget your worries.
Live vicariously through me.
No, yeah, I'm good on it.
This is empty. Never mind.
I think.
See, I'm not drinking either.
Yeah.
All right, so I grab a Gator Light.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a Glacial Frost light blue.
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Definitely good.
And then, so I got 2 of those, and I got 2 waters, and I'm gonna hold those all on my left arm, and then I go over, and if they have the nachos, I always push both of the buttons to make sure that they're working, and then I grab the chips, and you put half of the chips out, hold the bag, and then you do chili and cheese, and then you have the rest of the chips, and then more chili and cheese, and then you get the cheeseburger bite. It's the hot dog shaped cheeseburger, and you get that in the bun, and then you put a bunch of the cheese on that. So you got those 2, and then whatever candy looks good. If they have Take 5, which they never do anymore, they got Take 5 bars. You grab a couple of those, and then whatever pastry is right there by the checkout. Now you're a champion. The one by my house also has Dippin' Dots, so I'll grab 2 or 3 of those. I'm a health freak. I know.
Yeah, we're different.
Yeah, no, mine's all about hydration too. Instead of cold brew, I'll have 2 cookies and cream Dippin' Dots and a banana split Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, that's equivalent.
Instead of a Celsius, I'll have a cream cheese coffee cake.
Nice.
Instead of a green juice, I'll have
I love green juice.
chili cheese nachos. They're like the same thing.
I'm not. Every once, I'll get a dog, but I don't get them a lot because they're never the right temperature, man. I don't feel like they're doing it. I feel like they've really been lacking on the dog sitch.
Have you been to a Quick Trip lately?
Are they?
They don't fuck around. All of their roller section is top notch.
Okay, I gotta try
Always.
that. Yeah, every now and
The
again.
buns are all steamy. And
I
the
like
whole thing.
I like the jalapeno cheese taquitos.
We gotta cut this short. I gotta get a hot dog.
I just like that I like that the podcast is just us naming food for like 10 fucking minutes.
Listen, people are tired of hearing about the fucking inner workings of comedy. They want to know what we eat.
Dude, this is so crazy that this is the fucking hungry, the very hungry caterpillar. And then,
Dude, what a riveting novel.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make that sketch. It's gonna be me dressed as the hungry caterpillar and just getting shit at 7-Eleven.
46 drinks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What?
I swear to God, 7-Eleven has always been like a meal substitute for me. I would rather go there than a drive-through. I'd rather just go find a bunch of stuff to eat at 7-Eleven. I love it.
Okay.
Gas stations rule.
Gas
I'm a
stations
trash
do.
person.
Gas stations do rule. They're fun. I don't really, there's only certain things I really like.
You like to cook.
Yeah.
You're a great cook.
True that.
Yeah, you post some crazy stuff. What's your favorite thing you've cooked recently?
Buttered noodles.
Women are so funny.
I mean, no, like I haven't.
What do you mean buttered
You're
noodles?
Not listening.
That's the best thing. Your favorite thing you've cooked was buttered noodles?
First off, hear me out.
Okay. Was it tagliatelle? Compound butter?
Can you just listen?
All right.
So I was sick for a little bit. And all my food, like, I wasn't like making a lot of stuff. I was just having whatever I had left. And, making like just random assortment of shit. But then after I got sick, like I didn't really want anything. Like nothing sounded good. And the only time I wanted something, like it wasn't what I had, And so I finally was like, all right, let me make some buttered noodles. That sounds really good. And the thing about it is I'm such a good cook that buttered noodles, I do it so well that it's a great buttered noodle. And so that's what I had. It was the first like real meal that I had like made.
The peak of narcissism is thinking buttered noodles are just the more butter makes them better.
That's just not
What are you
true.
talking
There's
about?
a technique to it.
What? Al dente?
Well, it's
you
al
cook it a minute
dente.
less than it says on the package?
Dude, chill out.
I'm sorry. It's just crazy
And it
to
was
say
also
that you rip buttered noodles
it was
like
a really
fucking
quality
Anthony Bourdain.
angel hair, which is like the most beautiful texture, really great everything. And then
Most beautiful texture.
different pastas have different quality pastas have different.
I know, I'm with you, but like an angel hair is
Usually it's like very like people like overcook it and it's like kind of like wet and sloppy, but like the way that I made them, they were just so good.
like springy.
Yeah, and just like a really great mouth texture. Like I don't know.
Did you leave pasta water in?
Yeah,
And then would you throw the butter in after?
I put the butter in. I drain the noodles, save some of the pasta water, put the butter in. Just let it go for a second, throw the pasta back in to finish with some more pasta water, and then kept slowly adding a little bit more butter and just mixing. Salt, fresh cracked pepper. If you've got a really nice Parmesan, toss that in that bitch. But that's just what I did, and it was just
that's
really
fantastic.
tasty. It's just a well executed things don't have to be crazy.
No, but that's all right.
You
Yeah.
asked me what was the most great thing I made recently. That is the answer. But I did make a really fun experimental dish that I think would work if I just gotta do like a different technique and some other shit. Usually I would do this with butternut squash, and it with acorn squash, and usually I don't make a soup with it. I'm doing like a whole other dish, but again, I was sick and I was like, let me get some soup in me. So I had some chicken stock, homemade, great. And I did these roasted acorn squash with like a gochujang like marinade that I had made with also some turnips. Huh?
I said into that.
Yeah, garlic, cloves, green onion, and then poured those. I let the stock go, throw that shit in, blender up, strained it, added coconut milk, and then it's like a random assortment of spices and a little bit of black vinegar, and just like a dash. It was just good. And it was like on the verge of being like, there's something there. If I wanted to play with that dish and make it work, I could do that. And that's
so close to a curry.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the flavors weren't curry.
I mean, if you did different spices.
For sure.
Yeah, but the puree plus the coconut milk.
Mm-hmm.
That's the basic steps.
Yeah.
I've been on a curry kick lately.
Yeah.
I'm really into them.
Yeah, curries, they're always fun. And they just run the gambit, and everyone's got their own.
All the colors are so good.
Yeah. I make a really good, like, from scratch, like, green curry.
Ooh, which greens do you use to get to your green?
I was just using the like little tiny Thai chilies that are green. And then I also used
bird's eye.
Bird's eye. Yeah. And I also used a few serranos too, actually.
Okay.
Shallot, galangal. I don't know how to say that. Garlic, shrimp paste. Yeah. Fucking.
Dude, how great is shrimp paste?
Fucking. It's something about it that just gets me, but Yeah, once you blend it into stuff, it's fine. And so what I use that for though is this was my audition dish for MasterChef, and it was phenomenal. It was like this stock I had made from like shrimp, chicken. What else did I did? And I did just like a ton of like aromatics, and then I mixed in the green curry that I had made, and then I did chicken, and I think I don't remember if I had to put shrimp in it or not. Either way, it is also just a beautiful dish. I got to find the picture. It's really pretty. The plating on it was fucking rad, but it ruled so hard, and it was like almost like sour, like coconutty, like no, I didn't do coconut on that one, but either way, such a great dish.
Dude, I have such a I hate the texture of coconut itself, but a coconut milk added to so many things, so good.
Yeah,
such a fun texture to add.
Yeah,
this is a food podcast now. Every guest is different. That's the whole thing with Highly Social. Sometimes,
well, this is how we connect, because the other dumb shit you're saying, I was like, what is he talking about? And
do you like Leslie Nielsen?
What's that?
Justin gets it.
Oh, is it a porn star?
Yeah. Leslie's hot as fuck. No, did you ever see Naked Gun or Airplane?
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah. All right, now so we're connected. We did it.
Yay! Yeah, I love Airplane. What a great movie.
Oh, one of the excuse me, stewardess. I speak jive. My dad and I say that to each other constantly.
I believe it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. So what else has been going on with you? What you been up to? You been having mental breakdowns? You been mental breakups?
Dude, my life
all around downtown.
I struggle pretty heavy with like mental health stuff. So it's like I just oscillate between like feeling like amazing and like feeling like complete shit.
Yeah.
And like right now I'm on and up, like which is I'm vibing. I'm having so much fun all day. But I just was in a pretty big funk, and so it's whatever. But I'm good at like learning how to like adapt. So it's like things aren't as awful all the time. Yeah.
Well, you got to find a way. I mean, that's one of the harder parts of comedy is you have to figure like self-soothing techniques to get through.
Yeah, and like
there's just always downs.
Yeah, there's a lot of downs.
So much downs.
So much downs. So much downs.
It's like my fucking TikTok feed, dude. There's so much downs. Shout out Sean and Marley, the boys. They're the best Downies in the world. I love them.
Oh, I thought you were like talking about like one of the like Robert Downey, just like family.
Yeah,
that's what I was. They're
all kind of related.
They would be the Downies.
Yeah. Ooh, remake the Addams Family, but they're all retarded and call it the Downey Family.
Yep. For the mind of Mike Eaton, this summer comes dance.
I'm cousin
the Downies. It's just Mike playing every role.
Yeah, dude. It's me doing a clump situation. I'm Morticia. Look at my titties.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm a big titty golf girlfriend.
I think if there was ever a role for you, I think
I'm Gomez. I'm Harley Mexican retard.
I mean, it's not my podcast, so I mean, I'll okay.
Yes, and
yeah, I don't know if I want to.
Which Adams? Yeah, come on, just be one. You pick an Adams to do. I don't know any of the other ones.
I'll just be.
There's a girl one.
I'll just be Thing, so I don't have to say anything.
You don't even have downs for it? You're not gonna do a noise?
Well, I wouldn't need to really. Actually, the Hand. I could also be the Hand.
Oh, what's the Hand's name? Is it one of their hands?
Oh boy!
Oh, that'd be so much cooler if it had the big monkey paws and the hairy knuckles, and it's got those wide finger bends, like a worm.
Yeah, true. I guess.
You ever seen their hands? Perfect for rock climbing.
I don't know. Just keep pulling up images of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never seen someone with Down syndrome's hands?
No.
Do you know anyone with Down syndrome? Have you ever met one?
I've met people with Down syndrome.
Did you like talk to them or did you just like gawk?
I've never had firsthand knowledge.
I like him a lot.
Yeah,
And I've been around
I
him
would
a
hope
bunch.
so. It'd be weird to be like, I don't like people with Down syndrome. It'd be weirder to say that.
Yeah, it would. No, they're fascinating. And they're in a very dumb way, they're like the best people because if you believe in like an idealistic like who a person should be and what they should like do, people Downs are that. They're kind, they're caring.
Yeah.
They're simple, they follow instructions.
I did watch Down for Love and I was like, damn, dude.
Ooh.
These people like just straight up love people. Like,
so much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unlimited love in their heart.
Unlimited.
Because their love is truly unconditional because they're not smart enough for conditions.
That's crazy.
They could never conceive of a scenario where they would need to have a condition on their love.
Yeah.
So they're just like, I love you. And you're like, fucking, I love you too, dude.
Dude, yeah.
They're so cool.
That's really cool.
So there's that part of it. And I also like, I joke around about it a lot, but it is crazy cool how many of them are on Instagram just like blowing up now.
Yeah.
Like they're huge.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's fucking crazy cool that like
I think it's also
these people
cool. My favorite thing about Instagram that I found is like a lot of the like different disabilities have come past my page, and it's like I go and see what their life is like because I'm like I am curious, like what is thing, and I really value it.
The nugget people freak me out. The ones with no limbs. There's a lot of those. They got little flippers and stuff, and I don't like that. I don't like their life. Like to get ready with me.
Yeah, I haven't seen something like that really, but
or like when they're like super goopy body and they can't move much stuff, and they have like a hot caretaker. That shit always bugs. There's like one guy specifically that's like all.
It's just that kind of stuff. Because I saw a page recently where it was like this girl like and her mom just like having a TikTok or like Instagram reels with her and like and all these things she's like able to do and like look at how great all these things she gets to do. And it's like, dude, are you like trying to glorify the fact that like this person isn't, you know what I mean? Like they're living the life to the fullest that they can.
Yeah, but that's not much.
But that's not like, you know what I mean? Like we can't be like, oh, like they told me to get an abortion and I didn't. And then look at me now. Look,
it's like, look at my big-headed kid.
It's so. He
can kind of flop around in his crib a bit.
Yeah, that's not. To me, that's way.
That one's child abuse. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But on the other side of it, there are a lot of. My parents had me late. They were in their 30s when I was born, and this was the 90s, and they were. Still like figuring out their lives and stuff, but my mom had like stopped partying and was like an adult and shit. But even if there had been TikTok, Instagram, whatever, it would be cool to have like a snapshot into their life and like seeing what was going on in her life and my dad's life. But now, when you're like a parent in your 20s and you're like still going out and doing stuff and like you have like the account with your kid and you're doing TikTok trend dances. Like the number, there's one that goes around always. That's a lady announcing like a medical thing about her kid. The baby's like in the ICU and she's doing a TikTok dance about it. And it's just like, dog, maybe we should get rid of everyone. I see stuff like that. I'm like, World War III, I'm in. Nucus.
Well, because you're not going to have to do anything.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
Mike's not getting drafted.
Until 35, they can take us. What are they gonna do with this? Strike fear into all of Russia? What are you talking about, dog? I'm gonna go over there and they're gonna be like, we have vodka. And I'm gonna be like, I saw the machine. Bert Kreischer showed me how to deal with you idiots. And then I'll drink them under the table. Take my shirt off. Vodka. You don't think I do well? Go over and serve hummus to Hamas? I'm so hungry. Dude, me too.
I just don't see you doing that.
What, you think I could be in like a shopping mall shooting drones?
Yeah, I just don't think you.
Like, I'm good at video games.
Oh, so that's what you would do?
I would. Yeah,
you'd be a drone guy.
Yeah. Oops, a wedding or whatever. Yeah. Hospitals.
Yeah.
Oopsie doodles.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to push R2. The controller died. Look at that. See that, government? Hire your boy.
They're not.
Mike, collateral damage Eaton. You know,
Nobody cares anymore. I think honestly, I think they're just
7 people are gonna see this and be upset. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck are we watching?"
Not for me.
No, they're never mad at the guest. They're always mad at me.
Yeah. Oh, that's
What
good.
is that about? What is it about fans of the show that are like, we hate Mike?
It's because you probably, man, you're so raw and you're so unfiltered.
Yeah.
And you're so just candid with your thoughts and opinions. And you're really taking it there. It's a heavy hitting viewpoint that no one's willing to go to.
I'm Alex Jones with 3 X's, dog. What's up?
Clip it.
Yeah.
I don't mean that.
No, come on. That was so good. That was so good. You super mean that.
No, yeah, I did. I guess, man. Whatever you need, I'm here for it. Dude. I'm a good person.
Buttered noodles. I'm glad you added the cheese. I was worried you were gonna leave.
I didn't add cheese on mine. I'm saying you could.
No Parmesan?
I didn't have any.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Butter and noodles is good. Butter noodle pasta water is good.
One time, also, the other day, I had some Jello in the instant pudding mix in the cabinet. This one happened to be white chocolate. It was sugar free, but don't worry about that part.
Yeah.
I used almond milk to make it, and I didn't read till later for alternative milks. I used too much milk, so it was like a very interesting thin consistency. So then I just mixed it with a little bit of Greek yogurt.
Okay.
And then I made just like a cute little berry parfait with a beautiful honey over the top. And it was incredible.
I would have thrown like a handful of rice in that bitch and soaked it overnight. Rice pudding. White chocolate rice pudding.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I would do it.
No, that sounds good. That's a great way to do it. And you could have made, add a little cinnamon, some little vanilla extract. Boom, done. Read them and weep.
Ooh. When you get honey, do you go local honey or do you go out of the bear?
Local all the time, dude.
How much better is that?
So good. And also, I also do the raw unfiltered honey is so fucking good. There's this place at this farmer market that also does a creamed honey that is the most insane texture I've ever had in my life, and it is so. I fuck with brilliant.
Whipped honey heavy.
Yeah, whipped honey is good too.
I don't know, creamed honey sounds amazing.
Probably the same thing.
Whoa, creamed honey. Damn, I'm so. Have we been going an hour?
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's go get food.
This is the food podcast with local comedian and America's sweetheart, Kandace Medina.
Wonderful, incredible, amazing. Where can people see you, support you, find you? Where can they come check you out?
Yeah, you can check me out every Sunday at Banana Phone.
Yes.
You can also check me out on Instagram at Chunker Nugget. The Nugget has a silent K. You can also just type in Chunker. I'm usually like one of the first ones to come up.
That's wild.
And yeah.
Number 1, Chunker.
And also Backyard Slits. You can follow that page too for my other show page.
Yes.
And you can also Gargirls podcast dropping soon.
Ooh, when's that coming out? Yeah, you and Heather Keith doing some Gargirls.
The 11th is what I announced, but then I realized like we were way too behind.
For 11/11?
Yeah.
So what, you would do 11/12?
I don't know. I really want to do like our intro promo shot, and that's gonna take 3 days. And we're still waiting for the logo to come in, and the theme song is almost done.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, Gargirls on Creek in the Cave Network? Is that right? Amazing. Well, you can see that here on the channel. Otherwise, Kandace, thank you so much for stopping by and getting highly social. I've been Mike Eaton, Justin Meyer in the booth. Thanks, have a great night.